I'm Darren Kinder.
And I'm Jill Kinder.
And today we're going to be reviewing the Ranger 2050V. It's a brand new boat, and I tell you, it's something fantastic. So come on aboard and let's go for a ride.
Okay, when we first get on board and show you the features, you'll notice we're in full fish mode here. We've got our fishing platform and our platform seat. But Darren can easily take that away, and we can transform this into a family-friendly ski boat. This cushion part comes up, goes straight down, and then you've got your cushions, and ta-da! You've got nice seating up front. There's also a lot of storage up front here. Since you've got a fiberglass boat, you've got all fiberglass storage, and it's finished fiberglass, not just the raw fiberglass you often see. And then both seats have storage underneath them. And besides this storage here, you've also got a little live well up here. And there's another one in the back.
Jill's right. Back here we've got a really nice large fish well. Live well. What's really nice is how they've come in and they've made sure all these edges are rounded so that your fish aren't knocking themselves about in the live well, and keeping them great for especially if you're in a tournament situation. You've got a nice measuring device right here, so you make sure the ones that you're going to keep, you know how big they are. As we come here to the back, you can see you've got anti-skids on both sides. You've got a bracket to be able to mount a gasoline-style trolling motor, and you also have a nice telescoping swim ladder there. But the best and biggest thing back here is the new Mercury Verado. This is a 225 horsepower motor. It's a 4-stroke motor, so you don't have the smoke or any of that kind of stuff, but it's supercharged. And what that does for you is that's pumping air into the motor, so the way the boat performs up at Strawberry is the same way it's going to perform at sea level. So we always lose so much power up in our elevation, so it's awesome to have a supercharger on this. Really pumps that motor up, and I guarantee this thing will fly.
As we finish up in the front of the boat, there's a couple last features of the fishing portion. We've got a fish finder up here, so if you can't find those dang fish, you don't have to go back to the driver's seat to look for them. You've got a fish finder up here. You've also got trim gauge for your main motor, lights, and then this boat comes standard with the electric trolling motor.
One thing I really like about this boat is the extremely large ski locker. Oh my goodness, or our timeout box if your child doesn't behave very well. But as you can see, there's a lot of room in it. Plus, in the back, they've put pole tubes in so that when you do slide your fishing pole up in there, they don't get locked in with each other. It also protects them, so if you put a ski or a wakeboard in there, it's not beating up your fishing rod. So that's a really nice feature. And speaking of the skiing portion, here's our pylon for your skiing. Basically, you just remove the seat from the fishing platform. And then you can install the pylon in there, and then you can ski off of that pylon. So that makes a nice feature. And you can also see that you have a deck surface here that when you've got your skiers out, you can lift up these seats and they lock into place. There's one on each side. So it makes it very comfortable for somebody to sit here in the back of the boat. The one thing I didn't really expect, I guess, on this boat is how plush it is. It has a really high-grade carpet in it that snaps out so you can wash out the bilge of the boat or the deck of the boat real easily, or clean the carpets. You've got a nice rod locker on this side, as well as, what do you got there, Jill?
You've got built-in tackle boxes.
Wow, those are nice.
And you've got, of course, your stereo built into your dash.
Well, as we come over here to the helm, one thing that they've gone to is a fly-by-wire system on the throttle. And when you feel this, it is so smooth and so nice because you're no longer pushing a cable. It's all done electronically. So you get an extremely smooth throttle response and handling. Same with all your trim and your tilt, all that kind of stuff. And you've got a digital output with the Smart Craft. You can come back to you've got a built-in Smart Craft, which gives you all your digital information as far as your run times and your, all your technical stuff. But you also have analog gauges, which I really like because I like to just watch the needle move instead of trying to pan through a bunch of digital stuff. You also have most of your controls here for your live wells and your lights and all that kind of stuff. Very well laid out, and of course a nice size fish finder with a built-in GPS on it. Well, you can see that the boat is loaded with a ton of features. It's really got a lot of nice stuff on the boat, but nothing says like taking it out and running it. So we'll give her a whirl and see how she's doing. If you'd like to check out this Ranger, you can come down to 1045 South Main at Robertson's Marine. It's a great boat. We'll see you next time at Your Leisure.